to the rhythm, feel the reason rise. KSGV, fed where truth unties. Voices collide, beat drops to the flow. Brace yourself, the vibe's about to grow. Male and female voices weave the tale. Hip-hop fire on a sonic trail. For the seekers of truth, let the faith ignite. It's rhythm and reason, bringing day to night.
What's up? It's KGV and Faith in the building, Rhythms and Reason. And yo, check it out. Today we gonna be peeping what's going on with the reactors community and this whole UMG situation. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take people's channels and stuff. That's why I never really did a lot of reaction videos as far as like other people's music, because I never trusted it. You know what I'm saying? I think I did it twice since I've been on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really rock with it because I don't trust the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's messed up because they was allowing these guys to like react to Drake's this and Kendrick this and all the things of that nature. And even with the Joey Badass and the Reasons and the Ray Vons and all of them, the Absols, the Daylights. And now they trying to bring them drama, trying to knock down people, take people channels away and everything. And YouTube is not really helping because how it works is like, it's not even up to YouTube if you keep your channel. It's up to the UMG, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the ball is in their court, and YouTube just sitting there on the sideline like, ain't nothing I could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is some sucker crap, real talk. But anyway, let's get into this, you know what I'm saying? See what all these brothers are saying. You know what I'm saying? Curtis King and all those my people. Big up to Curtis King, Big Kiss, Big Zoe, Struggle Stream, you know what I'm saying? All them guys saying Joey Nolan, Knots Hill, Screwface John. I know I probably shouldn't say their names back to back because you know they be riffing and beefing like heavy. Like saying I guess they'll never like each other. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cousin Moni, you know what I'm saying? I can't leave her out. Cousin Moni, you know what I'm saying? What up, cousin? Anyway, let's get into this, yo, because this is crazy to me, yo. Like, I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone, for real.
Is this the end of music reaction videos?
UMG attempting to create a monopoly in the music, entertainment, and social media sphere.
This is not some fucking like clickbaity title shit.
I got like 10 takedown notices with potential strikes.
What? Before we get to, let me see what's going on with Knox Hill.
And let's do a quick crash course into how the YouTube copyright system works. I make a video breaking down an artist's song, I upload and publish it. Well, then the label, aka UMG, looks at it and goes, hey, you use our artist's song. And they'll deliver a copyright claim on that video. Or in more recent cases, they'll deliver a takedown notice and a copyright strike. Now you may look at it and go, well, hang on, what I'm doing is fair use. I have legal grounds, I have the right to appeal this. And you go through the appeal process. But that's where YouTube fails its content creators. Because once you fill out the form, once you send that appeal, it's not YouTube who decides your case. It's not YouTube who reviews your claim. It's not even a third-party agency who looks at it legally, who looks at it and can weigh in from a non-biased perspective. No, your claim and your appeal goes directly to the person or the agency or business who made the claim against you.
UMG has a monopoly on the game.
27 new strikes on his channel.
Universal Music Group.
Hey there, my webcrafting wizards. In today's episode, I want to show you a cool new way you can make some extra money as a designer or a
is aiming to buy out every single sister company and distribution company on social media.
It's crazy because I be trying to warn people, even on Facebook. If you guys be on Facebook, listen to people music and everything like that, you can get strikes on there. Let me tell you guys something. I am an artist with my own label. I'm distribute to Two Lost distributors. You know what I mean? I can go on their whitelist. I can greenlist y'all for y'all to listen to my music and things of that nature. But the crazy thing is, I was getting strikes for my own music through a company called, I believe it was Vadea or something like that. I had to keep going to them and tell them that, yo, this is my music. Lock, stock, and barrel. Like, I own these songs. Like, I wrote them, I recorded them, everything. I haven't had any beef with them in a long time. But trust me, I was getting it back to back. I even had times when they try to deny me, like they would deny my appeal, and I'd be like, "What the? Like this is my music. Y'all bugging. Like y'all niggas need to be a little more organized to know, like, okay, this music is under KGV of Faith site on Facebook or on TikTok. It's my music. It's just stupid. It makes me feel like people don't really be doing their jobs. So I've been trying to tell people on Facebook, like, yo, I post videos about this type of situations, and because I have friends that like Motown music and all that. That applies across the board. Like it ain't just hip hop; it's Motown music, Taylor Swift, whatever pop, whatever you listen to. You gotta be careful with that because they trying to buy up everything, and they can strike your page, or you can get in trouble on Facebook and all that. I sounds weird saying you get in trouble like we little kids, but yeah, that's some real shit right there, for real, for real.
That goes for TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, anything you think of. They're trying to buy everything and monopolize the internet right now.
Reaction channels react to music, okay? Reaction channels have helped a resurgence and reemergence in a lot of music.
This is why I've been telling y'all how tough it is to just do music reactions.
So where does that leave this channel? Well, I've been wading these waters for years. I've been in constant threat of dealing with claims, of dealing with strikes, of possibly having my channel removed, and I've managed to navigate these very shaky waters, but I've managed to, find a way to survive and to keep the channel floating. That is until recently.
It's crazy because what the reactors is really doing is actually beneficial to the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's really beneficial. And what I think UMG is trying to do is because they know it's things is going in the way of independent artists without their help. Because everybody, their mama got studios in their house. Some of them top end, some of them not. Mine's is in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I rock with KRKs and like focus rights and stuff like that. And AKG mics and all that. But yeah, it's crazy. They know that the artist is starting to control stuff. So it's like they trying to get their last wins in while they can. And that's crazy because, like I was saying, that helps the artists. Like a lot of artists got known because of reactors. You know what I'm saying? It pushed their sales, their streams, and everything. And I think it's like, why are you going against that? Don't these same artists you supposed to be looking out for as far as like streams are helping them succeed? So if the reactors is helping that, why would y'all mess that up? What's the real plan? And I really think this all started with Drake, and I already think they in cahoots together. That faggot ass Drake and UMG's in the bed together, even though they act like they beefing and whatever. I think it's way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Yeah, UMG was trying to buy stuff up. They greedy, whatever. That's corporations, that's what they do. But monopolizing shit is illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the previous videos, Standard Oil, you did that. That's Rockefeller family. They did that. They owned all the gas stations, refineries, all the drilling sites, all that. They had to get stopped by the government. Like nah, you can't be because you can't be doing that because you shutting down competition. You trying to corner the market like the Dukes off. Or coming to America, the Dukes are trying to corner the orange juice market. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that messes up the whole fair trade thing. You know what I'm saying? How is it fair trade if you trying to control this market right there? And if the United States let that happen, they have some jackasses because Europe is investigating UMG for the same exact thing. So yeah, it's like right now, you know what I'm saying? If you hear my video, you got friends that be playing music on Facebook and all that, tell them to chill because they get strikes or they can get sued, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? All that, I don't owe this music shit don't really work. It don't really work. They look past all that because they greedy.
Now, I've warned this is one of the possible repercussions of the Drake and Kendrick lawsuit, and the fact that reactors were being named in the lawsuit, the fact that the whitelisting and allowing reactors to monetize a music release was being used as evidence in court, and what it could possibly lead to in terms of the labels just really cracking down on reaction channels, on breakdown channels.
I'm gonna be real to y'all, bro. They shouldn't take knocks. I'm pretty sure something gonna happen. I have a link to a petition that should be in the description or the comment section. I have it pinned. Be sure to sign that petition if you rock with reactors, bro.
Which is why some people come on my channel and say, hey, why don't you play the music? Well, I'm monetized on all my content. You know what I'm saying? This is my gig. I'm an artist, songwriter, and YouTube creator.
Word up, me too. That's what I be chilling. Like I said, I only did 2 songs, and one was from this dude named Hakeem Primetime did Kendrick Lamar. Matter of fact, I did 3 songs because he had 2 songs trying to get a Kendrick, and then there was the other guy named Saya something. I can't remember his because he got like 3 numbers at the end. I did his because somebody requested that, but I don't really mess with the music. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I put my own music on TikTok and things of that nature, and like put a post with my music playing, and I even write the whole thing. I own this music and everything. Like some of y'all were like, I don't own the rights to this music, blah blah blah. Like protect yourself. But I write that I own the music, and it don't work. So I know that yours. Some of y'all might get away with it. A lot of y'all won't because they do that, and it was my own music, like my music. I recorded it, I distributed it through 2 Lords, everything, and they still mute my music and all. And I have to get at them like, bro, what are you doing? This is my music. I don't want nobody to think they gonna control my shit. This my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real though. They just be doing too much.
Don't do free work.
There will no longer be reaction channels. There will no longer be any using of any music of any sorts unless you are paying them.
Yep. Sorry for that, but yep. UMG actually have a website where you could pay a monthly subscription to use their music. And it all started with that whole TikTok thing. Remember they had the music on TikTok thing? Now it's like even my music, I have to go through other channels to get my music on TikTok. I think I got like 1 or 2 songs on TikTok because this whole UMG thing. And I'm like, I'm not even with UMG. I'm done with Song 50 music, but you know what I'm saying? As far as the industry, I'm with BMI and Song Trust and stuff like that. But other than that, like far as like UMGs and all that, the only thing I'm big in other than So Infinity, which is big to me because it's mine, is BMG Publishing and all that. But other than that, yeah, these we gotta be careful, man, because it's like they shutting down everything. So if you doing reaction videos or you playing music on, like I said, on Facebook or TikTok or shit, even YouTube and all the other platforms, you can get strikes for that. For real, for real. I think it's stupid, but I think it's helping the artists. But I guess some people are control freaks.
Or you have some type of deal with Universal Music Group.
When you try to combat these things with a dispute or appeal, now these people are striking your channel.
They flag your content. They freaking take the money. They flag the content. They also try to block the visuals.
And unfortunately, in recent weeks, I've noticed that UMG has become just incredibly aggressive with its copyright system.
To me, it's stupid. One of the best ways and the most effective ways in 2025 is for your artists to get promotion is us. We are the new promoters. We are the new radio stations. We are actually the new TV. They don't even know how to even categorize content creation, podcasts, and all that right now because don't nobody watch TV no more.
Your independent artists, their distribution companies that they work with are going to be forced and purchased by Universal Music Group as well.
I have to be honest, I have to look at this from not only the perspective of a reactor or a creator, but also as an owner, right?
That's why I'm with 2 Lords distribution over here in America, but I'm also with Stream Music, which is spelled STRM, then with music with it, and it's in Portugal. They got it Portugal. They got a office in America, but yeah, I deal with them. They across seas, you know what I'm saying? And because I'm like, yo, if I got to transfer over, because I used to be with Rock Nation Equity and all that, but they got hacked, so I couldn't wait around to get back in the system, and they was taking too damn long. Then they take 1 to 7 business days to get back to you, and that shit was taking too long. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna be sitting still and complacent waiting for them. But I do need to get in touch with them because I think they still holding my music on they do their system. For real, and I'm not really with them no more. And I emailed them, I haven't received anything back, so I gotta get back to them. That's another reason I don't want to be with them because they're not really proactive with they staying in contact with their clients and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's keep it moving.
Because if I own all this catalog and people are doing whatever they want with it, yes, that does create challenges. We are promoting your shit. So without people promoting your shit, and you're not necessarily paying us, which is being proven in your lawsuit, in the lawsuit where Drake sued y'all. But y'all are getting free promo, free marketing from content creators.
And that's crazy. Who would want that? I wish I could get more content creators to listen to my music and send it out and, you know what I'm saying, spend it like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no garbage rapper, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy that they're doing that. It's like cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like, what the fuck is that about, yo? That's crazy to me. That's crazy work. These niggas are delusional.
So I believe there's two things missing. One, the infrastructure of YouTube should have a more relevant sharing, a share, like some type of fair use sharing for reaction channels.
Yes.
And two, the labels need to get on board.
UMG is still tied into the fact that the Clipse had to get away from Def Jam to try to get the album to even drop or block Kendrick Lamar's verse. UMG is still greedy.
Normally it was a claiming system. Now they're really starting to abuse and to use copyright strikes.
And it's crazy, like I said previously, with UMG and Drake and them. How is Drake able to try to silence Pusha T and them or block their music and all that? Cease and desist. Even with French Montana. I'm like, how is that possible? Like, when this shit is about, is it the fact that Drake is half white and Jewish? And so is Lucian Gray? Is that what it is? Birds of a feather flock together? So y'all letting this nigga do throw rocks and hold his hand? Or I can hit you, but you can't hit me back type shit? Y'all need to miss us with that, yo. And y'all need to get the fuck out of hip-hop, because we never needed y'all anyway. Y'all the same people that was like, oh, it's a trend, it's a fad. It's Jungle Bunny music. And even with the Latinos, I don't care if y'all get mad or not. Y'all was not no 50% like Fat Joe said. I grew up in that shit. I was there. For real, no cap. And y'all was not there. We not fat. It was the whole thing where if you dressed this funny way with too many colors on, we used to get at people like our count, our peers like, why you just like a Puerto Rican or why you just like a Jamaican or Haitian? We used to say that because they used to dress like too many colors are weird. You know what I'm saying? So people used to say things like that, and they used to call us Moranos and Jungle Bunny music and all that. That's why I'm like, now that hip hop is where's that? Now everybody want to put their hand in the pot. Man, get going. And Drake need to, because we never needed him. Especially when you ain't the greatest. I don't know why niggas keep gaslighting you when you straight up get everybody else to write for you. But anyway, that's another conversation. Let's get into it.
And take down notices as a weapon to just mute out creators. I've honestly never seen such a shift in tactics from them, and unfortunately my channel is one of those in the firing line. This Friday I have 3 copyright strikes that are due to hit my channel. Now these aren't claims, these are actual takedown notices and strikes that are due to be served on my channel this Friday.
That's a copyright claim right now. Who claimed this? This is probably UMG. Let's see details. Who claimed that? UMG. Perfect example. That's UMG, but this is not a strike. It just says this video cannot be monetized, and this video can't be seen in some territories. Usually it's Belarus and Russia. Yep, Belarus and Russia. They limited as limited.
I did get one of those before, but what it is, if you use beats and stuff like that, some people, and I'll be trying to teach rappers, especially the young ones, like, yo, when they say use for free, that means you can't monetize it on YouTube or Spotify. You gotta get a lease for that. Like, I get leases on my stuff. You can't just use it. So when I got that strike, it just said it wasn't a, now in fact, it didn't say it was a strike. It just saying that I can use it and everything. And it said it was no copyright strike. So that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Then I had another video that I had one on, and it was no strike, but I was like, I don't want no headaches. So it's ways that you can remove music and stuff off your YouTube videos by just pushing the button. You know what I'm saying? They'll mute that little part, whatever that music is playing, then they come back in. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that because I don't trust the industry. I'm saying it again. So I never really did too many reaction to 3, and that's about it. And they was dudes that wasn't that big, but it doesn't really matter they big because they do with UMG and them, then it's causing me problems. So I was like, yo, I'm not doing videos like that, yo. I did those like in the beginning of me starting. But anyway, let's keep going.
Look at that, boy, all them limited. Y'all should definitely be donating to the channel because I'm risking it all.
Y'all see me all the time say, hey man, whitelist your boy. Well, they really trying to blacklist niggas.
Just this morning, I got smacked with about 27 strikes. I'm in the middle of fighting them right now. Like I said, I just talked to BP. He's in Belgium right now with AR. I was trying to give them a warning, a heads up early this morning, and we were kind of laughing and joking and shit. And he said, "Yo, Cliff, thanks for the heads up." He just started getting smacked too. Every artist is getting smacked. Every reactor is getting smacked. I'm trying to give you a heads up right now.
I think it's exactly what you say, because, see, independent artists notice this, and I'm shouting them out right now because they're real ones. Token. He sent me an email. He said, "Bro, you fill out this form, you're gonna get paid for these reactions you do." I'm like, he didn't have to do that. That's a real one. I'm doing his whole album.
Chris Webby's on that. Ren is
when
the
you're
one who
gone,
started
I'm doing his whole album. Chris Webby, real one.
But Ren is Ren talks to all them behind the scenes.
Ren, real one.
So, in my opinion, some of
they get it.
A lot of independent artists, they like, it's like we be trying to work together, a lot of us, but I don't know. To me, sometimes I feel like they don't even want people to do that. Like, they want everybody to be separate, or controllers like, I'm going to be a real boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be looking at the industry like, yo, you can't tell grown-ass men what to do, grown-ass women what to do, especially when they put their own money in. Because in the industry these days, people be getting little deals, like $1 million deals and all that, but it's far and few between. And it's crazy because they be wanting people now. Cause I'll be in a lot of Zoom meetings with these A&R guys like from Atlantic Records, Empire, DJ Clearly and his Khaled and his whole slang thing he got going on. Out in the top 3, just for the record, I'm in the top 3. But anyway, it's like, yeah, they just want everybody to do their own thing. Like, oh, you be over here and you be over here. Don't be over there with them. And it's crazy. Just like if you look at it, right, with the whole Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T and No Malice, like, I never heard in all my years of being in hip hop and around and listening to it ever, oh, y'all can't work together because of this and that. Y'all up there coddling Drake like he's some fucking second coming of Christ. Fuck him. For real, though. And I say that in his face. And dare niggas to do something. Yo, for real. Because I'm just getting fed up. Like, this shit, first of all, excuse me, the whole battle thing just dragged out because of this dude. You know what I'm saying? He's punking puss. For real. And so is his people. They sitting back like not saying nothing to him. Because most of y'all niggas is yes men. So you can get that yes, sir, you get that check. Or whatever you want to get out, because you know what I'm saying, tell people what they want to hear. And that's why a lot of niggas fail, because they got people telling them what they want to hear instead of telling them what they need to hear. And Drake is one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because he going to try to talk about T-Pain, present him. No, he don't. I mean, you did still out of his formulas. Let's keep it 100. They're still out of his formulas in the beginning. And let's keep it 100. Y'all keep saying Drake is this dude, is he this, that. That nigga wasn't even hitting like that in the beginning until Party Next Door and The Weeknd and them came along. And T-Pain. Let's keep it 100. Anyway, let's keep it going. Because this is some real BS.
Tourists of this is Ren and Harry Mack.
UMG don't even allow you to let the songs play longer than 3 seconds.
Reaction channels have always operated in a gray area when it comes to fair use and copyright.
Anything that YouTube said about fair use is a lie. No fair use.
The crazy thing is I researched the Fair Use Act, and it is a Fair Use Act in the Supreme Court and all that. But I guess, you know, people moving like Trump, like lawlessness, like I do what I want. I look at Drake like that. I look at Trump like that. I look at UMG like that. I guess they feel like they do what they want. But it is a Fair Use Act. That's real. That ain't a lie. But they just not respecting the law. That's all. I'm going to keep it 100. That's what it is. They disrespecting the law.
UMG is rough. It narrowed down to like 3 for me.
Yeah, call them bitches. You're not saying enough. I'm going to tell you what's going on, right? They some bitches. I bet this got something to do with Drake. This shit ain't never happened to Drake.
Hey, yo, didn't I just say that? I never seen this video. But didn't I just say, I said, because of Drake. I ain't the only one who thinking that.
It's something with Drake and the lawsuit. It's something happening where they trying to make it seem like they fighting back against content creators. Why? Drake sued because y'all, because I wasn't even reacting to the shit at the time. Screwface, I'm snitching. No, I'm fucking. Screwface, Knox, the bigger YouTubers. What's his name? No Life Shack, some more motherfuckers.
My dude.
Casanat. They were the ones that were monetizing, and that was in Drake's lawsuit. He didn't sue them, but he did mention them in the lawsuit that they were able to monetize it. So now this may be a pushback to make it seem like, I don't know. Is Drake shit still valid? Maybe this is just a way for UMG to say, hey, we went after people and we threatened to take down their channel. Maybe Drake will go away. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Drake is the one who came out and accused UMG of allowing reactors to monetize and freely react.
I know what's crazy about that is a lie kind of, because there's an episode that Consonant has where Drake is on his phone telling him to react to his music. Straight for real. He told him to do it. He said, "Don't get off there." He told him not to get offline. He told him to see streaming and listen to music. Come on, man. Drake, man, I don't know, man, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. I seen it with my own two eyes. Consonant was like, "Yo, Drake told me not to get off and stay on and all that." Like he was telling, giving them permission. So for them to do this is a sucker ass move. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's a sucker move.
To Kendrick's disses, that is a major part in his lawsuit, where he is trying to tell the U.S. government that UMG is practicing in illegal activity by allowing reaction channels, reactors, and YouTube creators.
But it's okay when his punk ass was doing it. The sad state of affairs these days.
To react to those disses that were put out on him, while completely overlooking the fact that he also lifted his copyright constraints the same way.
So I don't know if you guys remember or not. Back when Drake and Kendrick had that big beef, they did something where they allowed reaction channels and other people to review the music for a month or so and then took it away, but then released it again when a lot of people were complaining. That was like their test run to see how much revenue they would gain. This might be my conspiracy mind. Allegedly, speaking allegedly, I think what they were doing was trying to see how much revenue they would gain off of each creator in total. They seen the amount of money that they could make from other reaction channels as well, or other creators, independent artists doing reactions, or even cover songs. Cover songs is going to be a huge issue. It's going to get really messy.
Today we're going to take a website that was designed in Figma, and we're going to export that website out to Wix Studio using the brand.
I get hit all the time, you guys. I just don't talk about it.
I got 2 strikes right now.
Yep.
If I get 1 strike, I'm gone.
How can I get monetized off of reacting to music? What my thing is to help out any content creator, and not every channel does this. The moment I listen to a song in raw, just listen to a song raw, right? The moment I react, I'll edit it. I'll go on my editor and I'll chop the react. Like I'm reacting, I pause here and I react. And now dial it back 5 seconds. So I'm not counting 6 seconds every time to pause and then react. I'm not like, all right, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, make up a reaction. I'm not making up a reaction, pausing every 6 seconds. Wherever I react, at what point in time I react to the song, I'll pause it there and then dial it back 6 seconds before. And that way, whatever was beforehand, I don't know, whatever beforehand is going to play there, and it's going to go 6 seconds into my reaction, if that makes sense.
UMG is trying to do and move massively behind the scenes because it has an impact not only on reaction channels, but on artists themselves.
Drake is technically winning. He's not winning the battle against Kendrick, but he is winning the battle against like the music industry war, where not only are you scared to have freedom of speech, I can't say what I want to say if we put me in a lawsuit, I also cannot react to certain music without having.
That's a punk ass move for him to do. Like I said, throw rocks and hide your hand, or talk about defamation of character when you the one who started, and Kendrick was like, let's keep it friendly. You know what I'm saying? A friendly fade, but then you want to start putting his family, his kids in it. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to act like you the fucking victim. You a whole ass nigga.
Having my channel being,
I'm not surprised by UMG being reactionary to say, well, if we're going to have a reaction community, if we're going to have any of that, then let's have some ownership stake in where this music is being put out. Because remember, they were putting songs out via Instagram. Drake and Kendrick, that is. So now Just think about how much money, because they made hella money, hella profits off of that beef last year. But just think about how much money was missed when you go look at 616 in LA being uploaded to Kendrick's Instagram first, or Drake's Buried Alive, or as much as I hate the song, Tailor Made freestyle being released on Drake's
That was so garbage.
Instagram. Think about how many hits those Instagrams got, how much traction, how much traffic was guided strictly to Instagram in a way that UMG was not able to monetize on.
So if you see your favorite creators not uploading any content, if you see people just disappearing, because it's going to happen, channels are going to get shut down, musicians are going to have a hard time posting their work. I want everybody to know what's going on right now.
I might need to go be a school teacher, boy. I'm kind of smart. Fuck this YouTube. No, I can't dance. I can't be no stripper. I can't be no.
That's sad, man. That's sad, man. I hope they don't go away, man. I love Jay Lolan and Screwface John, Knox Hill, all them guys. You know, Curtis King, Big Zo, Struggle String. I rock with all of them. Enough respect to all of them. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't mention you. And ain't down watch you. Just there's so many of y'all. They're so dope. Cousin Moni, y'all so dope with it. You know what I'm saying? The company, man. The professor. You know what I'm saying? There's so many of y'all, man. And it's sad that, you know what I'm saying, they even doing this. It's just a sad state of affairs. Like, bro, that's crazy to me. Like, why y'all doing this to the content creators and the reactors? That's off the chain to me. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, now I mean, I pray that they get through this and keep their channels and everything else, because actually this is wrong. I hope the real truth step in and, you know, protect their stuff. You know, because they talking about they just erase your channel. I've seen some other videos about people that's not even reactors get their channels taken down because they felt things were spammy. Like, oh, they reached out too many people, or they doing certain things to get your channel flagged. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do as much as I can, but I'll be trying to watch it. And then when I'm running through my uploads, I look at the copyright stuff first. I'll be like, okay, let me see what that's going to be like. Let's see what the reaction on that's going to be from YouTube, because I'm not trying to do that. But anyway, follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Facebook and TikTok. You can follow me on this KLG Via Faith or Song Finny Music Works. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram and on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow me under I am KLG Via Faith. You know what I'm saying? You can also check out my website, IamKLGViaFaith.com. You know what I'm saying? Check out my merch. Matter of fact, let's go look at some of my merch, because, you know, I don't really show you guys any of my stuff, you know what I mean? So what we going to do right now is we going to go look at some of my merch so y'all can be on the same page and we know, okay, he got merch. So I want y'all to see some of my merch, and that's what we going to do real quick. You know what I mean? Show me some love and show you, you know what I'm saying? I have sales and everything. It ain't like always like expensive. Like, I have two companies I deal with. I deal with Bonfire and I deal with T Public. Now, the reason I did that is because I believe in, you know, I don't want people to be spending their hard-earned money or spending, like, excuse me, I used to have Bonfire first. But with Bonfire, they kind of on the expensive side. You know what I'm saying? These are some of my designs right here. You know what I mean? These are some of my designs. I made all these designs myself. All these joints right here I made. You know what I mean? Harlem. I got Harlem shirts. I make weird design graphics. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You click on some of these, like this one right here. This is one of my favorite designs I made. You know what I'm saying? And you can get this design put on a shirt, a phone case, a coffee tumbler, whatever. You know what I mean? You can do how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It goes on anything. This is my Taking Those Shorts t-shirt, but I also got one that has the whole, graphic design on it. This is my logo right here. Then I got this number one. I got this. I had this on the other day on one of my own videos. Then I got all these, you saying? You can look at these right now and see what they be. I'll be on, you know what I'm saying? But see on here, I still got to add stuff. But on Bonfire, I got a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff on Bonfire. And I'm going to show you guys that one too. And I always have sales. Okay? That's what we going to do. And this is my Bonfire, you know what I'm saying? So look at this. See, I got more designs. I got some of the same designs, but I got more designs on here. You know what I mean? See, I got this shirt right here, but I got it like this. I got one of these. See how the prices are? That's why I got another one just in case. But these are premium shirts and everything. See, but them you can get stuff on coffee cups and stuff like that as well. Now my son got this shirt. I made that for him, KSGB You know what I'm saying? But it looked different on the ones he got. I'm gonna show y'all that one too. Stop and share. We gonna see. I got so many of them. See, coffee cups. See that? See that? I don't want people to think I'll be capping. I got bags, everything. See, this is Bonfire right here. Right there. Know what I mean? But let's go back to T Public, all right? So I want y'all to see something. See the difference. You know what I'm saying? The price is not the same either. You know what I'm saying? I think personally that Bonfire, when I first was using them, I was like, man, see how this cheap. You see the differences in the prices? Y'all see that? Like for real. Y'all see that? This is real talk, like 23 versus 40 some dollars. These are on t-shirts. I got them for kids too. But in this one, I ain't finished putting stuff on here, but I got some dope designs on here. You know what I'm saying? This is my same shirt I got on the other site, but this one, I like this one better, actually. Yeah. But anyway, let me get off of that. Let's see what we into. I need to go in here because I was looking at something else. I heard MIA is trying to get at Dolce for a song that she claims is hers that they ripped off, I guess, Pharrell and Dolce. I heard the song, and it is parts that do sound just like MIA song. I ain't gonna even hold you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it 100. But I'm about to go and look at this video about Drake, this song, new information from DJ Hand. You know what I'm saying? Drake about Drake, this song, exposing the truth about Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? And let's go look into that. But let's see. Let me go. Here we go. Informer. Ready to Die came out. And, hey, yo, check this out, yo. This is it right here. Let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see this. I seen the dome print of it, but I never watched it, I ain't no reactor. I do commentary, you know what I'm saying? But I never seen it, so it's not like I'm like, oh, and then pretend like I'm reacting. That'd be stupid, right? Anyway, here we go.
All right.
Oh, matter of fact, before I do that, hey, yo, like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? If y'all can do that for me, like and subscribe to my channel. And like and subscribe, the Paul's channels right here, because he has some dope content. I watch him all the time, and he be having some dope content, and he makes me laugh. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I like about some of the content creators, because they have sense of humor, and they be killing it. Like, I've been here with my stomach hurt, especially with, like, people like Big Cash and Struggle Stream, you know what I'm saying? And Damn D right here. He another one. And Jay Nolan, they just be going at it. They straightforward people, transparent. I love that. I like real brothers. And Moni, cousin Moni. Her too. I like straightforward people like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me give him a light real quick. But anyway, let's get into this.
All right, man. We got DJ Head. Pause. That sounds crazy. Which is Kendrick Lamar's DJ, right? Affiliate of TDE. He's going to speak on you know, the whole Pusha T and did Drake really have something to do with pushing back the album because Kendrick was on there? So he's just going to give his opinions and his thought of the situation. Let's get it.
Some meetings and did some things.
You got some exclusive tracks?
I did get an exclusive track. Shout out to a friend of the family who reached out and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna send you." Well, basically, I got a random text, and the record was in my text message.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, what is this?"
That person,
new record. I'm like, okay, so I'm listening to it, and I'm like, is that Pusha T talking crazy? And I was like, so I had to call the person, like, yo, and it's like, yo, green light, you good, do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, are you sure? So yeah, you and Funk Flex are the only people in the country with the record.
Ooh.
What? Yeah, Flex just went on the radio with it. So whatever you want to do whatever you want to do, but just don't put out the full version, because we're gonna drop, the full version tomorrow in the video and whatnot. And I'm like, so do whatever you want to do. It's all good. We ain't tripping. All right. So I came to the radio station and got on the air. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you're a DJ. You've been DJing for quite a while, and I know you're used to getting exclusives.
Yes.
But how did it feel to get a Pusha T or a Clipse exclusive?
Record. Yeah. So Be It was like, to be honest, I haven't gotten an exclusive record like before everybody else in the country in a long time.
What was the last one?
The last one was probably records that I helped make. You know what I'm saying? Like it might have been like,
so they had this
like a YG record, or it was probably the record with Jay-Z and Nipsey. It was called What It Feels Like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I co-produced on that.
I remember when you broke that.
Yeah, so when that happened, that was like that was one of the times where I had the song before everybody, because I worked on the song.
Yeah. I remember that back and forth you had on Twitter too that day.
Yeah, I remember that too.
May shaking her head. You remember? Chad, if you remember, let us know.
Yeah, so that was probably the last one. But this one was different though, because obviously everybody's anticipating the Clipse record.
Right.
And and people gonna say them was glazing or whatever, but I really enjoy this unadulterated, unfiltered version of Pusha T, because he's been holding back a lot over the last 4 years.
I think this is proper glazing though,
because a lot of people don't know, and I have.
Have you ever thought, I'd love to use WordPress for my website?
Nope.
But I hate how complicated it is to get
permission to speak on these things. So let's just put it out there.
We get into it.
We're gonna get to it. The Clipse have been a victim of certain things that happen in the record label system. There are individuals who probably were signed to the same label or parent label who wanted to hear the Clipse records before they came out, just to make sure that the Clipse were not talking about this person on their records, because that's allegedly.
And it's crazy that they're doing it. Like I said, hey yo, when did they start doing that? Y'all coddling niggas, yo. Drake, yo. So that's what it all comes down to.
Because that's the speculation. I mean, because that's the case. Oh, you might be talking about me in your album. I need to hear everything that they're about to put out. It's like, what does that? How does that even work? That's like us getting on the radio and Swaggy C need to hear everything we talk about before we talk on the radio.
Because we might
talk about Swaggy C. We fuck with you, Swaggy. It ain't.
It's just an example.
It's an example. But I'm just saying, to me, that's crazy. Because think about, have you ever heard of an artist that is on a label wanting to hear your music before you put it out? They don't have nothing to do with them. That's crazy to me.
Does said person have a lawsuit against UMG right now?
It's possible. Yeah, okay. It's possible.
Drake. Allegedly.
But I love the fact that Pusha T is not holding anything back at this point. It's like, yeah, that's true. Shout out to Steven Victor too, their manager, who basically let the cat out of the bag. Like, yeah, we had to spend 7 figures to get out this deal with Def Jam.
Right.
And I just like this approach to. I saw a lot of people talking about this is a rollout, and he's dissing Travis Scott because of the rollout, and they're talking about Def Jam because of the rollout, and they talking about The Boy because it's a rollout, or this is just what's happening to them in their career.
But so what? Like, so what? Yeah. And I hate when the music just gets so political. Like, just fucking rap. So what if he might be talking about you on his album? Go talk about him on yours. Yeah. Like, I just seen this clip of Pusha T and Malice talking to Ebro.
Yeah.
And Pusha says, I feel him. I felt it through my bones. Can you feel stuff through your bones? No. I felt it through my veins.
No.
I felt it through my chest.
You can say that the chest is a region because there's nerve endings, but bones don't have nerve endings.
Where can I?
It's crazy because I feel the same way, yo. I really, really, truly with No Malice and Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? They from NY, just like me. I know they was in Virginia, but they really from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? They moved to Virginia, and I still rock with them. They hit hard. And plus, when it comes to them, it's like they inspiration to me, even though I'm older than them. It's like that don't mean somebody younger than you can't be inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You old heads to be thinking that that's not true. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not true. We all learn from each other. Because I've noticed, even with myself in rhyming, spitting and everything, sometimes I hold back stuff because I just be like, I ain't going to shake the bone. But now I'm in this mode where watching Pusha T, and I'm like, I'm getting at anybody. Like, anybody want it can get it. And I'm saying, I ain't no third rate rapper and shit. I'm for real. I'm a very lyrical person, depending on how much energy I want to put into it. How many niggas at you? You know what I'm saying? And right now, I have no chill. So yeah, but anyway, let's keep it going. And I think this whole industry should have up because of Drake. I'm gonna reiterate on that once again. Let's go.
Really feel it at to where it goes through my whole body, like from the toe all the way to
muscles. You could do muscles.
I felt it in my muscles.
Yeah, soft tissues, or epidermis.
I felt it through my epidermis. He said, "I hate rappers who don't rap."
Yeah, that was just like a spray of just.
Yeah, because it's like, what are we doing? And in that clip, he's referencing the Travis Scott thing. So he tells the story how Travis Scott comes into the studio. He plays a song, or he plays the project, but the Drake verse is not on the project, or it's not on that song. But outside of that, great record. Production is amazing.
Shout out to Pharrell.
The production is amazing. The music video is amazing. And just physically, the clips look good. Like, like their pen is Asian backwards, and then they're physically Asian. I mean, they pen age forward, and then they age backwards. It's not, they don't sound like no old niggas rapping. Like, it sounds like it's Clipse, but it's with the times.
You know what I just thought about? Most of the people that I know of that I can think of off the top of my head in music from Virginia don't look their age. The Clipse, Pharrell, Timbaland, Missy.
You think it's the water?
I don't know. Maybe they're closer to the equator.
Let me see what the basketball team look like.
Ain't no basketball team in Virginia.
I tell people I'm 52. They be like, you lying. You know what I'm saying? What? Now, if I don't cut this and all that, I just look a bit older. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, when I cut and get all cleaned up, they be like, nigga, you lying about your age. I always have people telling me that, for real, no cap.
I don't have one? What they got?
Music, nigga.
Football?
Let me see what the basketball team looks like.
See what the niggas looking like. The Clips look good.
Yeah.
They look amazing. Like, they don't look older, like you said earlier. It looked like they've been on CMOS.
They for sure been on CMOS or something. I know, like, how Pharrell looks right now in 2025, he actually looks younger than he did 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy.
These niggas is Asian backwards.
How you think they do it?
I don't know. Maybe no drama. Maybe minding their business.
I don't think there's no drama.
Clips, they're peaceful people.
I mean,
until somebody pokes.
Yeah.
Pharrell minds his business.
Pharrell don't bother nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Missy don't bother nobody.
What's the saying? You mind your business, you live longer.
Mind your business, drink water. Yeah, I'm really excited for this Clipse record. Thank you to the family friend for the record, and thank you to the Clipse for the blessing. Thank you to the whole team for allowing me that opportunity. I actually divulged this, which I probably shouldn't, but when I was coming up, I remember coming up, I'm a radio baby. I grew up listening to the radio. I always wanted to be on the radio. I always praised the radio DJs for like getting records and music early, and I always wanted to be that person. And I looked at people like Fun Flex who would drop bombs on records. Like, I got this record ain't out yet. I got it. He dropping the bombs. So to be in that class where it's like y'all the only two with a record in the country right now, it was like, wow, that was kind of crazy for me. I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to the Clipse. That album is coming, and boy,
I can't wait.
Another thing too on the Travis Scott thing, where Pusha T he has talked about it a few times actually. They did a GQ article where in the GQ magazine, a GQ article, they were talking about the record and whatnot for So Be It.
SoundCloud.
And how everybody thought that Pusha T was talking about Ye when he made the Calabasas reference.
I did see some reports of that.
Yeah.
Even on the post that they collabed with you, with that Genius collab with you on.
Yeah. So they thought not everybody, but people thought that Pusha T was taking shots at Ye, and Pusha T took it upon. He was like, no, I was talking about Travis. just so y'all know, like,
same family.
Same thing. Yeah, same family or whatnot. But I thought what was interesting to me about it was when he pointed out the fact that how he ended up taking those shots, and it was like, well, Travis pulled up, interrupted our studio session. He was on some weird shit. Then he played us the album, didn't play us the record where old boy was dissing us, and they were talking shit about us. Didn't play us that. He played us everything else. Didn't play us that record, and then the record came out the next day, and it's like, yo, like, what's this about? And so I related to that because I have been out of pocket in studio sessions before.
That's some sucker shit right there, for real.
By divulging too much information to the artist by saying, hey, bro, I don't fuck with your music. But I've done that where it came off as disrespectful, but I did that because I never want to come off as like being like that. Where I'm in the studio with you the day before, I hear all your music, then you hear me on the radio saying I don't like your music the next day. I never want to be like that. So I really related to that, what Push was saying.
How do you navigate that?
All right, so there we go, man. We got DJ Head speaking on, the whole Clipse and Drake situation and the whole Clipse and Travis Scott situation. Of course, people are saying that Drake was allegedly one of the people that had heard of the song of Kendrick Lamar and the Clipse, and he didn't like it, so he told the label, nah, y'all gotta make them change this. There's no way I'm gonna be on.
Man, fuck that. He ain't nobody mama. He damn sure ain't gone. Fuck Drake. For real.
The label, and y'all gonna allow Pusha T, which somebody I had a back and forth with, collab with someone that is destroying me right now, Ain't no way that I'm going to allow that. So, if anything, that would be beneficial to UMG, especially about this lawsuit, because it seems like UMG has done things to protect Drake. So, like, this lawsuit is just really stupid. But y'all leave a comment down below, man. We got DJ Head speaking on the Pusha T, Drake, and Travis Scott situations. I'm about to hit.
Yeah. Hey yo, subscribe to Damn D's channel, you know what I'm saying? He be like I said, he have dope content, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on there rocking with him, watching his stuff, you know, I'll be crying up and there, sometimes laughing and shit. But yeah. But this whole thing seemed racist kind of to me, you know what I'm saying? And I know people like, oh, you want to put up the race card because this shit is true. Think about it. Lucian Grant is what? White and Jewish. Drake is what? White and Jewish. Y'all can say, oh, he got black on him. He got black in him, but he's still white and Jewish, just like his mama. He got black in him, but which side of the ball do he rock with? Y'all ever seen this video when he talks about it? He don't even bring up the black side. He be like, when the guy was like, oh, you know the Jewish community, he's like, oh, you don't know. You know, excited with his whole ass. And then you want y'all up there protecting him, being racist, because that is a racist move. Because Pusha T them is dark skinned blacks, Kendrick Lamar dark skinned black. It's like y'all going. It's like a racial thing for real. I guarantee you, if they was white, it wouldn't be like that. I guarantee we was Taylor Swift. It was a rapper instead of a pop singer. It wouldn't be that. This shit's all about racism, man. And nobody really talking about that part of the game. Because Lucian Grain is Jewish, and so is Drake and his mama. You know what I'm saying? And in actuality, FBA is the real Jewish people. And that's facts. And I ain't with the whole Israelites and all that. I'm just speaking facts that I know on my own, outside of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got to get up out of here. I'll be back much later, do another video. You guys have a blessed one, a blessed, beautiful weekend. And remember, love each other like it's your last day, because you never know. Nobody's promised the last nanosecond, minute, hour, week, month, year. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. One.